organize it in a way that there's no way we can fail when it comes in terms of our goals. When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run, I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision. Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome one and welcome all to your one-stop shop for everything empowerment. I am your host, Vision of Hope, but not only I am Vision of Hope, but you know the rest. So finish it off. That's right, we are Vision of Hope. And everyone, we're here to talk about empowerment and just getting better and growing every day. And if that's something you're interested in, you already know what to do. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. But now, you saw the title and we're gonna talk about it. Opportunity cost, right? And so we're gonna define it, we're gonna break it down and talk about it being essential and all those other great things about this phrase. And let's really dissect it. But before we get into all of that, I want to explain something. So in a few moments here, we're going to enter some uncopyrighted YouTube music here, right about right here. And so what happens is though, let me explain a little bit about why I do that, right? At the end of the day, what this channel is about is not necessarily about the concepts that I'm talking about and my interpretations, right? It's about creating your own interpretations, creating your own thoughts, creating your own mindset and evolving that, transforming it, and or, it's your opportunity to also disagree and back up what you believe if you disagree. You know what I mean? Either way, it's going to create the possibilities of evolution into the conversation. And so, getting back to the topic at hand, opportunity cost. What are some of the things that you think of when you think of opportunity cost? Nope, I said it was gonna be over here. Instant uncopyrighted YouTube music here. All right, great. So, opportunity cost is an interesting phrase. And so, we are gonna break it down and define it. I'm gonna start with the word cost. So, keeping it simple, cost, payment, right? Keep it simple, it's payment. Now, the thing about payment though, is that it can come in a lot of different shapes and sizes or what have you. Okay? Cool, that's cost. Now we're gonna talk about opportunity. Now, I'm actually gonna probably define this a little bit differently than what you would think. And I talked about this on a previous video. The word opportunity is interesting and talking about the fact that opportunity, if we looked at our weaknesses as opportunities to grow, right? And we already have those strengths to continue building on those, all those things can be possible opportunities. An opportunity is literally anything. It can be anything. And with that being said, the word opportunity, I wouldn't want you to miss the opportunity of smashing that like button. But besides the point, I know you already did that. So with that being said, opportunity is limitless, right? It can be anything. Obviously, the common thoughts of when we think about the word opportunity is the possibility, ability for something to happen. An opportunity can literally be anything, all right? It's limitless. We decide what opportunities we want to go through and try to take advantage of, but at the end of the day, anything can be an opportunity. So, with that being said, we have opportunity and we have cost. And so now we're gonna blend those two together and talk about opportunity cost, all right? So when we think about opportunity cost, we're talking about sacrifice, okay? We're talking about what you sacrifice in order to achieve something, achieve a goal, achieve a task, obtain a task. What are you sacrificing in those different situations? And so let me give a few examples. Any athlete, okay? Any pro athlete, let's take LeBron James or Michael Jordan, for example, right? They their opportunity cost, they sacrificed time to achieve the opportunity cost to be able to be an essential athlete. And by essential, I mean fantastic, great athlete, right? And so they sacrificed their time to achieve X. So they sacrifice X to achieve Y or what have you, okay? And so when we think about opportunity costs, understanding that there's always going to be something that you might have to sacrifice a particular situation to be able to achieve a goal, to be able to finish a task, complete a task, okay? And so this is important to understand because this is essential to obtaining or achieving any goal, right? Understanding that sacrifice is real, sacrifice exists, and so we have to really come to terms with that. We talk about places where we have our cake and eat it too. And so, in some cases though, it might not seem like it, but there is sacrifice in any situation. If it's time, if it's money, if it's, ability to hang out with people, you know what I mean? If it's sacrificing rest, all these things, right? And so you have to weigh the equation in the particular situation to be able to think about, okay, I need to sacrifice this if I want to achieve this goal, okay? Sacrifice and opportunity cost is essential, and it's a part of life, and it's a part of achieving anything, okay? We talk about the fact that nothing is free, right? And the reason why nothing is free, the reason why that's true is because of opportunity cost. If it's time, what have you, all those other things. So now that we're starting to understand what opportunity cost actually is, let's start to figure out how it starts to get implemented and how it gets executed. And so in talking about that, we're going to talk about wants and needs, okay? We talked about this in a previous video where we were talking about priorities, but here we're going to talk about it a little bit differently, okay? Because there's a trick about wants and needs, opportunity cost, and achieving your dreams, okay? The trick is understanding the difference between your wants and needs. That's important. But what if you thought about your wants as your needs, your wants, your dreams as your needs, and your needs as your wants, right? No matter what, your needs are going to be needs. So technically, if we looked at everything on our dreams list or what have you, our goals as needs, well, then we're going to make sure we put our opportunity cost in a way and organize it in a way that there's no way we can fail when it comes in terms of our goals. So think about it, right? If I want to become a basketball player, if I turn that want to be a basketball player, if I turn that want into being a doctor, if I turn that want into being a college professor or being an actor, if I take those wants and flip them and turn them into a needs mentality, then automatically it will take my opportunity cost mentality and say, okay, I need to achieve my dreams. Therefore, I'm going to put myself in the proper situations to be able to achieve my dreams, right? And it's going to be essential. It's going to be daily and something that you're going to really put into practice and put in line with all the things you want to accomplish. So with that being said, with opportunity cost and putting that together, it's important to understand that nothing in life is free. We talk about all these common phrases, right? You get in what you put out. If you work hard, things will come to you, right? But with that being said, if we're actually going to believe those phrases, if we flip the wants and needs, but not only flip, but basically that turns everything into needs in the equation because, well, we need oxygen to breathe. If you turn that into a want, it's still a need. You got to breathe. Right? And so with that being said, if we put our mentality into putting things in the needs category for our dreams and putting our opportunity cost in line with that, we're going to achieve our dreams. And so with that being said, I thank everybody for watching here today, and this has been great, and I hope that you got something out of this video. And leave in the comments for me, some of the dreams that you want to achieve, right? And not only the dreams you want to achieve, but the needs now that you want to achieve to be able to achieve those dreams, and how you're going to understand what you need to sacrifice, the opportunity cost to be able to achieve those dreams, okay? To then have that successful and that strong, driven mindset and mentality, and there's nothing that can stop us. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Just kidding, you already did that. And with that, here's a few more videos. Until next time, everybody. When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run. I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.